This is 7 News Afternoon Edition with Rebecca Madden.
And 7 News has exclusive pictures of the Holden Racing Team's new VF Commodore on the track in preparation for the supercar season. Three-time Bathurst champion Garth Tander is hoping the new machine will break the drought.
It looks fast, it feels good, so all the things are pointing towards being a fast race car, and you know, like the guys in design and engineering have done a fantastic job.
The season begins with a Clipsal 500 in just over a fortnight. Always a huge event in Adelaide. Can't wait for the Clipsal, and well done to our women cricket.
Live from Melbourne, this is 7 News with Peter Mitchell.
The Holden Racing Team's unveiled its new VF Commodore ahead of the V8 Supercar season. 7 News had exclusive access as three-time Bathurst champion Garth Tander fired up the car on a racetrack for the very first time. The team failed to win a race last year, but with a new weapon, they're expecting success.
We're not worried about the Nissans, not worried about Mercedes, not worried about the other Fords, not worried about the other Holdens. All we're worried about is doing a good job for ourselves, and if we do our job well and do it properly, then we'll be up the front.
Adelaide's Clipsal 500 will take place in 3 weeks' time.
Holden has unveiled the HRT supercar it hopes will deliver another V8 championship in 2013. Garth Tander and James Courtney were on hand for this afternoon's launch at Holden HQ. This year's sponsors include Rugby League State of Origin and the Collingwood Football Club.
Obviously Holden announced some big partnerships in the weeks leading up to the VF launch, so certainly back in the marketplace aggressively, and if that means that we have to carry a Collingwood sticker on our race car to help sell some cars, then we'll do it.
The boys will get their first chance to really try out their new cars at testing in Sydney this weekend.
The Holden Racing Team has launched the new Commodore that will take on the V8 Supercar Championship just a day after the manufacturer unveiled the road car available to the public. Former champions Garth Tander and James Courtney lifted the covers off the first VF Commodore built to new Car of the Future regulations. The team is hoping the Challenger can end its winless drought, which extends back to 2011's Bathurst 1000.
The testing we've done towards the end of last year and also this morning, the car's looking really good. I think we're in with a great shot, and both Garth and myself, as always, with pre-season stuff, you're stronger, you're fitter, you're meaner, you're angrier than what you were last year.
The most successful team in the sport's history believes its racing pedigree in Australia has it in good stead against new rivals Nissan and Mercedes.
They'll have their own ideas about how they'll go about V8 supercar racing. But the one thing Holden has on its side is history and tradition. It's been involved in the sport non-stop for as long as you can remember. It's a mainstay of Australian motorsport and will continue to be a mainstay of Australian motorsport.
So the new car will make its racing debut when the season starts on the streets of Adelaide in just 3 weeks.